lingerie, riding him, my boyfriend, right next to me. I was like, what the heck did I see in this guy? Like, welcome my beautiful people back to my channel. This is your Queen Angel. Now let's get right into this breakup. I was casually seeing my ex again to determine whether or not we would officially get back together. Given this lax approach, casually, that's not good. We decided to make our first official reappearance together at a house party hosted by a mutual friend we'd recently met. She was a bit kooky. She was a bit kooky, but whatever. She was dating her father's friend, who had a great sound system and a fully stocked liquor cabinet, which is all any broke college student could really ask for. As the night progressed, it became apparent that we shouldn't drive, and our friend said she and her boyfriend could take the coach. In about 3 to 4 hours, I wake up from the bed shaking. Look to my left and I see said friend in full lingerie, riding him, my boyfriend, right next to me. Right by her, in lingerie. She came prepared. I pushed them both to the floor and thankfully realized that my other friend that came was passed out in the bathroom and could drive me home. I mean, she dodged the bullet. It's a disrespect. I saw a quote that said bad relationships are like bad investments. So no matter how much you put into it, you will never get its worth back. You never get anything out of it. So invest in somebody that is worth investing in. Dating my college boyfriend for 1.5 years. How are these college guys? These college guys. Hey, I flew home one weekend and he was supposed to pick me up at the airport. When I returned, he didn't show. This was pre-cell phones. Oh, okay. So I was on a payphone. Worried sick about him. It's always when you're worried sick about somebody, they will be out there doing their stuff. Worried sick about him. Finally made my way to the dorm. I find him laying in bed watching MTV. I asked, did you forget about me? He said no.
I just decided I don't want to see you anymore.
And that was that. What happened to conversations? Tell her, I don't want to see you anymore. So let's break it off. How about that? Imagine how she must have felt. That's why you have to make God first in your life. If you go through something like this, like you're going to feel all alone. Like you have nobody, especially if your boyfriend or your girlfriend, if you've made them your one and only and you can't live without them. The only person you cannot live without is God. And God said in Revelation 21 verse 4 that he will wipe out in the end for his children. He's going to wipe out every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things would have passed away. This is why it's time to see God, people. This is time to give your life to God and not to your boyfriend or girlfriend, because they can always betray you, they can always dump you, they can always let you go. But God, when you come to him, even if you go through things like breakups, he's going to wipe the tears from your eyes, and very soon you'll never feel the pain anymore. Like situationship breakups, it's so hard. I feel like it's harder. I've not had a real relationship, I always say that, but I feel like situationship breakups would be harder because it's like especially my second situationship, like you keep fantasizing what can happen, and because women's mind tend to be very creative, especially mine, like very creative. I can fantasize like everything, like your future, and then if it all crashes down and what you thought about the person. When I'm thinking of somebody, I feel like people are like me, so when I find out that it's not the case at all, and in fact he told me, but I was like, I said in my head that, oh no, and he's lying, he does not know what he's saying. How can a man not know what he's saying? And you make it up for him? He literally told you that, Angel, I'm not good for you. I was like, oh, why do you think you're not good for me? I'm sure you're not that bad. The guy literally said it to you, like, you're sure he's not that bad. Even though I basically cut him off, I ghosted him, it was like the most painful. It was so painful. So during that time, I only had God was my only backup, and that's when I grew even closer to him because he was my best friend. And now I don't feel the pain anymore. It's been like 1.5 years, I think. I don't feel the pain anymore. And now I'm just like, what the heck did I see in this guy? Like, in a relationship that was quite serious, and I wanted to propose. My boyfriend loved hiking, so we went to Mount Snowdon and walked all the way to the top. Once there, I proposed. She proposed. He told me after 7 years together, he thought we weren't right for each other. I just started to cry when a group of 20 walkers came up and saw him breaking up with me. Worst thing was they refused to take the ring back. This is the whole role reversal thing. Like, we women, I'm just going to say my bits. I'm just going to say my mind and how I feel God made us. Men are hunters, you know. Men are hunters. They go for what they want. So if he really wants to be with you forever, you wouldn't have to propose to him. He's going to make sure to get it down before another guy comes to steal him from you. But if it's been 7 years, 7 years, what a waste of time. And I'm sure she gave up, and then she was like, I cannot lose him, so I'm just going to, you know, try and propose to him. But now look, like, men are, I'm not saying men cannot handle rejection, but compared to women who are more emotional, men are made for this. You know, they are made for things like this. So leave it to the man. Don't emasculate him. If he wanted, maybe he actually wanted to propose, but because she did it first, he's like, nah. But obviously that's not the case. But guys, girls, leave it to the guys. I used to be a feminist, and I was like, oh, why can't men propose? Like, what men can do, women can do better. And yeah, I'm okay with women proposing. I'm okay with women running the household. I used to think like that, but that was coming out of hurt, because I was afraid to be hurt. It stemmed more from my dad leaving us, and yeah, not basically having a father in the house. So I was always afraid that I'll get hurt. So I was drawing more into my masculine, that if I am more masculine and I'm more assertive and I am the leader of the household, nobody can hurt me. But that was so wrong, because I always draw for my situationship, but the last situationship was in, the guy was a whole red flag. So I guess all my stories will be about him. He was laughing at me being single or something like that, and I was like, I'm a strong, independent black woman that needs no man. I cringe when I think of that. I cringe. Like, we have to, especially black women, we have to get off the whole mindset that we are strong and independent. No, we are not independent. Human beings need to be dependent on each other. But I feel like I'm going off topic. I'll make another video that speaks more on that. When the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. We are good things. So he who finds us finds a good thing. And the Bible also says, a virtuous woman is more precious than silver and gold, and nothing you want can ever compare to her. So girls, even God says it's up to the man to be pursuing us, because we are the good thing. We are the rubies and the gold. When the right one comes and you are the right woman, you have to, like I always say, the right man, but you have to be the right woman too. Okay? When the right man comes, you wouldn't need to tell him or propose to him before he will propose to you, because you are one in a dime. You are worth more than rubies and gold. These are some quotes I saw about breakups. It says, God, please remove me from any relationship in my life that is not your will for me. That was basically my situationships that I was in. If you're in any situationships or relationships that are not for you, pray this prayer. And may God keep me away from anyone that is bad for me, has secret motives, and isn't true with me, and does not have my best interest at heart. The guy kept saying that he's going to teach me bad things and bad things, and I should be careful. He literally told me that. And then I was excited. Like, I was excited. I was like, nobody can change me. Nobody can make me do anything against my will. But God said, you don't have to worry about love. As long as I'm existing, you are loved. Psalm 147 verse 3, he heals the brokenhearted and he binds up the wounds. So no matter what wounds you are going through, any breakups, please turn to God, and he's going to heal you, and he's going to bind your wounds. And very soon the pain will be no more. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.